And our correspondent Aditi now joining us live with more details. Aditi, Jaitley, in fact, the BJP really hitting back now. First it was yesterday, they really weren't expecting that full frontal attack on Modi. But today, Jaitley really stepping up the game and now, in fact, raising the issue on the Prime Minister's comments on India, Pakistan and Kashmir.
Definitely, Sanjana. In fact, the Bharatiya Janata Party since yesterday has been unfolding the way the statements made by the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. In fact, today a crucial topic has been raised by the BJP opposition leader Arun Jaitley, in which he had mentioned that Manmohan Singh should clearly come out and tell the people of the country that what was this possible resolution that was coming out between India and Pakistan, because Kashmir so far has been a contentious issue between the two major countries. And for the first time, the Indian Prime Minister has come out and even hinted on the fact that there was a point of time when there could have been a resolution on Kashmir between India and Pakistan. So clearly, Arun Jaitley has said that the Prime Minister should come out and said what was this possible resolution, because till now, Sanjana, Pakistan has been coming up with various solutions for Kashmir. In fact, they have been saying that there should be a dilution of the line of control, there should be a common currency between India and Pakistan in Kashmir. So Arun Jaitley is asking clearly, were these solutions that were offered by Pakistan also amongst the possible resolution that Manmohan Singh is talking about? Clearly, the BJP has decided that they are going to scrutinize each and every statement made by the Prime Minister yesterday, and they are going to go on a full frontal attack on the Prime Minister, because it is for the first time that the Prime Minister has come out and spoken on various important issues, including Kashmir, corruption and various other issues. So definitely the BJP has decided that it is a full frontal attack, and there are many answers that they are seeking from the Prime Minister. Now it will be, now we just have to wait and see whether the UPA at this point of time comes out with any defensive at this point of time, Sanjana.
Right. Aditi, you see what you're saying is a jumping off point. Let's just try and understand what the UPA strategy is going to be to this, considering that the BJP is going all guns blazing against the Prime Minister after his full frontal attack against Narendra Modi. Now Arun Jaitley, in fact, raising these issues, saying that the Prime Minister for the first time informed the nation that a resolution on Kashmir was almost agreed to. So what's going to be the UPA's line now? How are they going to be taking this? How are they going to be firefighting this?
Sanjana, the UPA since yesterday has been treating extremely carefully after Prime Minister's speech. In fact, the various topics that Manmohan Singh spoke about, including corruption and including Kashmir, which Arun Jaitley has taken up today. In fact, the UPA, the Congress leaders at this point of time are treating extremely carefully. They are trying to raise these issues, in fact, turn it around and go back on Narendra Modi at this point of time. In fact, since yesterday when we were speaking to the Congress leaders, all they were speaking about was Narendra Modi. So clearly, they are diverting from the main issues that the BJP is raising, and they want to stick to Narendra Modi as the main issue that they want to talk about. And the BJP, even today, Shahnawaz Hussain held a press conference in which he mentioned...
Aditi, I'll just have to ask you to hold on over there. We have Mustafa Kamal from the National Conference joining us on the phone line. Sir, we understand the BJP, in fact, is raising an issue, claiming that the Prime Minister has, in fact, revealed for the first time that secret envoys from India and Pakistan had almost arrived at a meeting to resolve the conflict in Kashmir. So what was the possible resolution that was in fact reached on this contentious issue? Your reaction to this, sir?
Well, as far as Dr. Manmohan Singh's statement is concerned, and he's absolutely right. The media was full of this news when the meeting took place in Agra between General Musharraf and Manmohan Singh ji, and it was said there and then that the pact was about to be inked. But something happened at the last moment, and Musharraf had to leave the country at midnight. And that was in the national press. So Manmohan Singh is not wrong in saying that they were close to arriving at a settlement over Kashmir with Pakistan.
So is it safe to say that the BJP perhaps is making a rather big issue out of nothing, claiming that obviously since you're saying that it was in fact covered in the media when it actually took place, that the BJP is actually nitpicking on an issue that is not even a real contentious issue?
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. And Mr. Vajpayee is not dead; he's still alive. He went in the bus to Lahore and made headlines. And on his way, he lost his footwear, his chappal, and his purpose. And he went to the Pakistan, and there again they carried forward and tried to clinch the issue with Pakistan over Kashmir. They should not forget, the tallest of the tall BJP leader is Vajpayee, and he made a move to settle Kashmir issue. Why are they getting goose flesh now that Manmohan Singh ji has again said openly in a press conference about Kashmir issue being resolved with Pakistan.
Absolutely.
This is absolutely negative politics.
Absolutely, sir. Your point well taken. Mustafa Kamal, the leader of the NC, thank you for speaking with Headlines today.